Hey guys, Nigel here. Thanks for tuning in. We're here in beautiful Manning Park once again, and we're going to do another winter overnighter or spring overnighter. And the rain is coming down. This is the weather we're expecting for the next 48 hours. So, Nate, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
My brother Nathan, by the way.
Hi, how's it going? I am the elder statesman of the Holt clan. This is a Holt and Holt expedition.
Yeah. You feeling good about the rain?
That's fine. I think it's just sprinkling. There's nothing too crazy. If it starts coming down cats and dogs, then we'll have to worry about that.
You know what they say, eh, Nate? The wetter, the better, huh?
Yeah, at water slides, yes.
All right, guys, we're going to hike. We got about 4K to go, and we'll see you when we're sopping wet in a bit. It's water break time, and we're getting a bit of a break in the rain. The sun's starting to come out a bit. Oh, that's great. Great news. I'm sure this is a short-lived break in the rain, though.
Like 15 minutes.
Yeah. But we're about halfway through the hike here. Maybe less. It's always a little bit sketchy, as I've mentioned in previous videos, going on a lake when it's raining and when the thaw is happening. A lot of the areas that were covered in snow are not anymore, so it's a little bit sketchy. If you fall in, they say not to panic. I don't know how that works. We got snowshoes on. I'm pretty sure we would die. So always a little unnerving, especially when you see puddles. And as you can see there, it's already thawing, and the wherever the water's moving, that's where the thaw happens first in terms of... Alright. He's doing a little thawing himself. Watering the old horse there. Okay, so we're at location now. As you can see, we got the tent set up there. Great news, we got a break in the rain here, so that's fantastic. We're going to get the tarp set up over the tent, and then we're going to figure out where we want to sit tonight and build a fire and all that jazz. And that's where we'll put the other tarp. We may be in the wet stuff, but we're not going to be wet tonight. For sure. Just setting up the tarp here. The secondary tarp where we're going to have our seating area for tonight. You've seen this knot before, but let me show you again. Got your leading end here. 3 loops. 2, 3. 1 over both of them, and then through the other way. Like that. Cinch the loops and tighten. That will allow you to tighten it and loosen as desired. Got the other tarp set up there. That'll keep us dry, right? Nathan's in the woods doing God knows what. I think he's getting wood. Just on a wood recce right now. So we're looking for a candidate for some good wood for a base. Base wood. Basically what we're looking for is dense wood and thick logs, something that will resist the fire's urge to melt into the snow. So we'll see what we find here. Okay, so I think this is a cedar, of course. It looks, I mean, it's pretty thick, and we chopped into it, and it looks like it's, you know, not rotting too much. So this could be a good candidate, at least for firewood, if not a base. Okay, so the saw just broke. At least the pin came out. The pin that keeps the lock in place. The lock mechanism is just this little plastic thing, and there's a metal pin that goes through. And when that's not in place, you get a saw that's useless. So now I got to try and find the pin in the snow. That's what happens when you spend $20 on a saw. So the saw still works. Yeah. Talking to the camera. So, so the saw still works as long as I put pressure on the safety lock here, and that is super uncomfortable. I'm not going to be able to get through the log that I showed you before. This one's a little smaller, so we'll see what we can do. So it sticks in the way. There's a dead pine, dead standing. It's about 25-30 feet. That looks pretty good for some wood. So this guy, it's already leaning this way, so if I start cutting from this end here, this side, it's going to start pinching and make it really hard to keep sawing. So it's best to cut from the side that it's leaning away from. Timber. So I've gone ahead and chopped off, or not chopped, sawed off some end pieces right there. So that'll make it easier to carry over, at least the big long piece. I'm having fun. This guy's slaving away. Good thing about chopping is you get all these little pieces that can be used for fire tinder.
I'll call out there.
That's a great call out. Thanks, Nate.
Great call out.
There we go. So we're just going to get all this wood down to size, put it in a pile, see what we got, and then continue from there. Ow. So as the rain is coming in here, we got the basic fire lay going. As per usual, the little piece of wood for the fire reflector, and then the 2 rows or 2 layers of logs. Nate, what are you doing there?
It's going to be our fire starter kindling. I'm going to chop her down, smaller pieces.
Good.
In theory, it'll start burning quicker.
Good. Good. Excellent.
You want kindling. You want dry kindling.
Absolutely.
Any fire. Spring it into action, huh?
What kind of wood is that?
I think it's cedar.
Oh, cedar.
Smell it.
Oh yeah, it's cedar. Come on now. We don't have nearly enough firewood as we would like, but we can grab as we go, so it's no big deal. We do have that piece of wood that Nathan's splitting down to size is something he brought from home. And
Cheating.
yeah, cheating. Yeah, cheating when it's raining. And then I've got some fire starter in my pocket right now, and a little extra. So we're not going to be messing around too much with trying to create a natural fire here. It's raining, and you know, this is the weekend. Come on, we're camping. So I think what we're going to do is get a bench set up here. It's something that that I always wish I had when I was, or something that I always wish I had when I was camping, is a comfortable place to sit down and rest my freaking body. So we found a nice lateral piece. We'll just need something to prop it up with. Try and find something. Well, found something. That guy. This little guy. That'll have to do. I'm going to saw it up and bring it back. Okay guys, here's our bench. I just grabbed the log that you saw I was going to saw down. There it is under there, and there's the big flat piece that I told you about. And it's really comfortable. Nice and comfortable. Unfortunately, there's no backrest, but whatevs. It's better than sitting in the snow. It's that time of day where we need coffee. Put in a good hour and a half or so, maybe 2 hours of wood collecting. And Nathan's just grabbing some water from the nearby stream. The benefits of having 2 people. Every now and then the sun will, Mr. Sun will make his appearance. How I want you to shine down on me right now.
Buddy of mine, my buddy Kalen, told me a trick with like pieces of wood too. If you like fray it, like so like you have these little things just sticking out, then that's also another good way too.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. It's almost like the tinder is attached to the wood.
Yeah.
just testing the sharpness of this knife, of my knife. We don't really need the curls, but it works. But either way, I do need to get a new knife. What do we got here, Nate? Boiling? There it is. Great, great, great. Good thing I have a satchel of
Colombia's finest.
a satchel of Canada. I mean, President's Choice finest. The hell is that store called? Superstore. Now where did I put it? Cool little contraption Nathan bought. It's a GSI coffee filter. That sure beats my way, hey? Putting the grains right inside the water. How much was that thing?
Like maybe $12 at the most. Cheap. And they fold up, pack away real light.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get that next time, folks. There's few things I love more than a hot cup of coffee in the middle of the woods. Especially when it's raining. That is fantastic. Especially when you're cooling down a bit. It sends chills down your spine. Oh. Yes. I've actually never had whiskey in my coffee.
What?
Never.
Buddy. Welcome to the show.
It smells like feet.
Use that extra.
Oh, hey. Yeah. Gives it that wood flavor.
Oh, that's good.
So, Nate, the first time doing something like this?
Yes. Very first time.
What are your thoughts so far?
No, it's great.
Yeah.
It's beautiful out here.
A lot of hard work, though, getting that wood.
Yeah, but that comes with the territory, right?
Sure.
You can't just have bushels of wood waiting for you.
No.
It's not how they did it back in the old days.
No.
It's a true statement.
Breathing and swallowing at the same time.
It's not the most ideal way.
No.
I should grab more coffee.
It's not going to be enough. Well, you put like half a handful in there.
Ooh,
Look how black it is. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight.
Yeah, well, that'll be plenty for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I did like a quarter of that, like this much for each cup.
Oh, yeah? Right on. We could also reuse the grinds, no?
I'm thinking for the mochas after dinner.
Oh, yeah. That's a good call up.
Mocha only. Soul members, what up?
The worst band. Who was the other guy? Vanilla something? Or,
There was Mad Child, who's the white dude, and
Yeah.
then Prevail.
Prevail.
The black dude, who I see every now and then.
Oh, right. Oh, do you? Prevail's lyrics didn't make a whole lot of sense. Mad Child's was a bit more coherent, and he actually had a better career, from what I understand.
Yeah, he's still going.
And Mocha Only, God knows what the hell. I don't recall him being very good at all.
He's smoked a ton of weed and looked like a dirty hippie.
Yeah. You see a lot of those in Vancouver.
Dirty hippies, or like new age hippies.
Yeah.
Capitalist hippies.
What's your preference in hippies?
I don't like them.
You don't like them?
Well, you know, that's a general statement. They're fine. But if they wear that patchouli,
What's that?
it's that like scent they wear. It's like a musky, like smells like a dank basement and mold.
They wear a scent like that?
Yeah, that's patchouli. Disgusting.
News to me.
I hate it.
What is it in like a? You buy it at the store in a little flask,
Something. I don't know how it comes.
or do they brew it themselves?
Yeah, I'm sure there's some people that brew themselves, but you can buy it. Definitely on the drive, you can buy it.
Interesting.
Like a lot of hippies or like older women wear it. Like,
Older women hippies.
yes.
They enjoy the smell of dank basements.
That's number one turn off right there. Patchouli. No bueno.
I did not know that. I'll have to, next time I see a hippie, I'll have to get closer.
And dreads. I don't like dreads. Especially white dreads.
Kind of cool looking.
I was serving this girl yesterday and she had dreads. And I'm obviously looking over because she's sitting down, and I like looked at her hair and it was disgusting. She had these rank ass dreads in there.
Oh yeah? Did it stink?
Oh, I didn't go in
Were
for
you-
a sniff.
Were you smelling it? Sorry guys, you're, let me wipe you off there.
But I'm sure. She was nice, sure, but her hair is disgusting.
I bet you see some interesting customers throughout your work days.
Yeah, not tons, but you know.
I can't imagine being a server, man. I can't imagine doing something like that day in and day out. I suppose the people you work with kind of make
idiots.
Yeah. Just rude people. Like how many rude customers do you have per day on average?
Yeah, not a lot.
No?
No, not so much myself. Every once in a while,
Yeah.
but a lot of dumb people. People are dumb. They don't know. They have no social whereabouts at all.
Like what? Give me an example
Or
of
people
what a
that
dumb
like-
person would say.
Just I don't know, like asking. What would I say? Just stupid questions. Like, dude, I don't like beers that are like too hoppy, but I don't want them too clean or crisp, and I want something amber poured. It's like, well, what do you want?
Well, you got beer connoisseurs coming into your restaurant.
That's true.
That's a good thing.
That's great.
Probably make some good cash every now and then, though. The tips.
Oh yeah, that's the allure of that
Yeah.
life. The quick cash.
Quick cash, probably good hours, depending on your lifestyle,
Yep.
and then good people.
Yeah, I work with great people.
Because I worked at Eastside Mario's, and I actually liked it. It was
It's fun.
working the dish pit.
Oh hell yeah!
It was
Most
just
important job of the restaurant.
Yeah. And even McDonald's, I had some good times throughout high school at McDonald's. I actually worked with my brother at McDonald's. I was the worst worker.
He was.
I was so bad. I keep hearing a sound behind me. Did you hear that?
Birds?
Maybe. I don't know. All right, so we're about ready to get the fire going here, and we do have lighters, but I figured, hey, why not show you the more minimalistic, God, I can't talk right now. Way. Thank you. Another benefit of having another with you, hey? All right. Never mind. Screw it, we're using the lighter. I just needed to get the fuel or the fire starter a little more finer. So Nathan's got some receipts in his hand there, and that's actually a good point there, Nate. If you're going out wilderness camping, or especially on something that's a long distance or the potential to be lost,
save items.
On the way there, just save your receipts, put them in your pocket. You know, napkins if you have a meal, whatever. They can come into great use if you're trying to get a fire going. Pretty much all the wood that we have here in terms of fuel is soaking wet on the outside, so that's kind of the challenge here. All the moisture ends up just putting the fire out if you're not careful. We got the fire going for now. And there's it stopped raining, and there's a bit of blue sky up above us there. Kind of hard to see because it's faint, but it's there. Maybe the weather won't be so bad after all. Nathan's just headed back into the woods to find a bit more wood. I think he just took a tree down. You need a hand? Oh my God.
I was walking along like a tree like this. My foot fell underneath it and got caught like
Why didn't you call out for help? I was like, why isn't there any noise going on in the forest of chopping and sawing? Wow. That's quite the tree you fell. And look at that. Nice plank of wood. Left here by other campers, it seems. Alright, it's dinner time. Oh. That could be trouble.
I think it'll be okay.
Just a couple of, I think they're top sirloin steaks, I can't remember. And we've also got mashed potatoes as well. Let me flip you around here. I've designated Nathan the chef in terms of cooking the steak because I burn them. It's just what I do.
He's not good.
No. But the key is a huge hot fire, and that's how you burn them. And as you can see here, it's just a low rumble.
She's hot though.
Yeah.
That middle is cooking.
Slow is the name of the game, apparently. So it's getting dark.
Looking about 7 o'clock here.
No. Really? 7?
No, it's 20 to 7.
20 to 7. God,
20 minutes off.
Get it right.
The clouds took me for a loop.
We're getting pretty hungry, so we'll check back with you with our meals. A little bit better than me, hey guys? Got some char on there, but that's what we like. A little bit of char, not the whole damn one side of it like I did last time. So very well done, Nate. Oh, and I just fogged up the camera. Great. Well done. And right here I got the water boiling for mashed potatoes. So look at this, guys. Nathan brought cheese and chives. Parmesan cheese and chives for our potatoes. And he brought plates. Somebody knows how to camp.
Steaks are good to go. They're just resting now. Oh yeah, buddy.
All right, folks, it's dinner time. These are the plates Nathan bought. So good. Cheers.
Home hardware. Cheap.
We may die of a heart attack tonight, but it'll be well worth it. Oh. Okay.
That's what you want, folks. That's a tater.
Hey, Nathan works at a restaurant. He knows how to eat.
Steak?
Yeah. If it were up to me, I would bring a foot-long egg salad sub from Subway.
Lumberjack from Safeway.
Oh my god.
$10, you're good. That's breakfast, lunch, and dinner right there.
Oh man. Here we go, guys. Cheers. Oh man. That is on point. And we rubbed a little bit of steak rub on there. Thanks, Dad. Appreciate it. My goodness. Should bring Nathan out every time, hey?
Yeah. A little bit of pink in there. Probably taking it off a little sooner, but hey.
Yeah, let's live a little. It's a weekend.
Let's get our steaks a little well done, huh?
Well, this is right up there, guys, with the Italian sausages and the Caribbean rice.
Your jambalaya?
Pretty much, yeah.
That looked like a good one. That'll hold you down.
Yeah, no, that was actually not very good.
Really?
I mean, it was. I mixed in a really old sausage that we had in the freezer.
Oh, really? Ew.
And it tasted so bad.
Ew, a freezer burnt sausage?
Yeah. This is by far, guys, the best meal I've had out here.
More mashed potatoes.
Yeah. Above us is spots of blue sky, so we're hoping the rain holds out. Although it just started raining.
Coming in here.
Hey, I'd take this any day over a windstorm.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just drying our boots and foot paraphernalia. It's about 7:30. I think we're good for wood here. We got that other tree that we can whittle down. Kind of a race against the time here because it is burning into the snow as we speak. The bottom layer of logs is holding up quite well, actually. Okay, so as you can see, it's starting to get a little dark. We finished dinner, and Operation Dry Our Footwear and Socks is well underway.
Reaching a finish.
We're reaching a finish, at least Nathan is, because he's been hogging all the space around the fire.
It's true. I was soaked.
But my right side's almost done. My right boot, right sock, and my left boot, left sock will come up next, and That'll be great. We just came up with a plan like 2 seconds ago to alleviate the worry that the fire is going to sink into the snow and put itself out. And let me show you. The gap right there, we're going to slide a couple logs. Slide a couple logs in there and hopefully brace the foundation whenever it falls down. And that'll keep the fire nice and strong, I think. So we're going to wait a couple more minutes and take on another mission. God, that food was so good. From now on, I'm bringing Parmesan, chives, with my mashed potatoes.
You can use cheddar too. Any cheese will do. Any cheese. But Parmesan is a nice...
Blue cheese?
Oh, hell yeah.
Really?
Oh, hell yeah.
Interesting. If you like the taste of feet, I guess that's something you'd go after.
Some sage.
Sage.
Rosemary.
Yeah.
Some rosemary and sage. Pop it in there.
Soya sauce?
Soya. You could.
If you want to go a little Asian with your mashed potatoes, sure, why not?
Bring a bottle of China Lily.
Well, this fire is doing a lot better than I thought it would. At the beginning, it seemed like the fire was burning really quickly into the foundation, into the base. But we grabbed some really good logs for the bottom layer, so they're holding up well. In the meantime, though, while we wait, we're just having a few kicks of our respective beverages. Nathan, why don't you grab yours there?
Shout out to Bullet Bourbon for accompanying Nigel on these journeys.
Yes.
Bullet, if you're out there, maybe look in. Throw a guy a little sponsorship.
Yeah, hook it up.
He'll plug your item.
Cheers, guys.
Salut.
The Borgia.
Gin, gin. I could always hang my lamp from this.
Hey, that's a fantastic call out. That's a great call out right there.
Full of ideas, man.
Sunflower seeds.
It's
An absolute must for any outdoors.
by the fire. Downtime.
There's an art, to sunflower seed eating. You keep that the pocket in the left or right side of the cheek. It's like a little factory.
Yep.
You crunch it with one side of your teeth, eat the seed, and spit out the residual.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, I used to just jam them all in my mouth and chew on them, and I would be bleeding after because of the shells.
Really?
Yeah. I stopped doing that. But we are losing light quick, folks. It's a lot. Well, the light in the camera is about what it is now. Usually it's way brighter in the camera than it is in real life.
I'm going to leave the half hour of this.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so I think the operation was a great success. You can see clearly the two logs in the middle there, and then we got two others there. And I think we've successfully braced this fire. We're very happy with this. My only concern is that the wood that... Okay, here we go. The wood that we put underneath is... got it seasoned, isn't it, Nate? The wood.
Seasoned?
Seasoned.
Oh, she's seasoned.
Yeah. So it's going to burn real quick, so our rescue plan may need to be rescued once again. We've just been reminiscing over some drinks next to the fire here, and it's weird. The stars are out, but it's still raining. But this was a successful fire, to say the least. All right, guys.
You can't even see me.
There he is. It's about 10 o'clock, and the fire is still going. Thanks to the engineering wit by my brother Nathan, we've managed to create a little pyramid. It's given the fire about an extra hour or so of life, surprisingly, which is fantastic because it's pretty cold. It's cold enough that it's actually snowing right now. And if there was enough light, I could probably show you. In fact, let me test that theory. Let me try and show you. Nathan's headlamp is pretty powerful.
I'll put it on low.
No. Put it on high so we can see the snow. Yeah, you can't see a damn thing. I'm sorry, guys, but
Really, yeah, it is.
You take my word for it. It is snowing.
It's like a rain snow.
It's a rain snow, but
Very light.
the point is it's cold enough for rain snow. Indeed.
And we got hot cocoa in the mix. It's coming down the pipe.
What's that, Nate?
Hot cocoa.
Hot cocoa.
Christmas cocoa.
Christmas cocoa. Thanks, Megan? Nedra. Thank you very much, my sister. Probably going to be a little stale. The marshmallows in the jar.
No. The moisture will just waken it right back up.
Okay. So we're going to have some not stale marshmallows with our not stale hot chocolate. And I think we have a little bit of Bailey's in there. I don't know.
That's a true statement.
Yeah. All right, it's 11:30. We've pretty much exhausted most of our wood and energy.
We've exhausted all of our resources as well.
Yeah, all the resources that we had coming in are pretty much gone. And we're just kind of cleaning up camp and consuming the rest of our water because we are dehydrated, apparently.
I gotta save a little for the morning.
Yeah, that's a good call out. Yeah, so we're pretty much settled here, just trying to get camp sorted, get all of our food cleaned, or all the dishes cleaned, and our food put away. We're just waiting for the last few coals of our fire, which is still going, by the way, 4 or 5 hours later, which is fantastic.
And our PJs and our tippy toes all covered with fresh socks and linens.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh, it's going to be cozy is what I'm saying.
Yeah. We're kind of looking forward to the tent. Is it snowing still? It is snowing a little bit. No, it isn't.
No.
Not at all. It's not snowing at all. Fantastic. Good heavens, that was a bug. You can tell spring is afoot because there are bugs here at 11:39, kamikazing into our faces and into our light sources. You know, there's snow everywhere, but these bugs,
They want the light.
they want the light. We're in our sleeping bags. Nathan's he's on the verge of just conking out. He's lost all strength and energy. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I'm just so comfortable right now. It's just... Good night, everybody. Good night.
Good night, guys. We'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. It's just after 9. Slept in a bit. Slept pretty decently. Nate, how you sleep?
Off and on.
He slept off and on. Yeah, so did I, actually. But as off and on sleeps go, that was pretty good. We're just going to get ourselves situated here and then probably have some light brekkie and the coffee as well. It's not raining, which is fantastic. And it looks like the sun's peeking out as well. Which is great. Breakfast time. Got coffee. Thanks, Nathan. It's always nice when you don't have to brew it yourself. And power bar. Nate, what do you got? You got some oatmeal?
Yeah, I was gonna cook some oatmeal up for us.
Oh, for us. What's that mix there?
Peanut butter and banana.
Oh God. Somebody came ready to camp.
You want some?
Yeah. Sure do. Cheers, guys. That's a hot sun. Okay, this is actual breakfast. Look what Nate just made me. It's oatmeal with peanut butter and banana. And it looks delish. Ooh, and chunky peanut butter at that. Alright guys, so we're packed up and ready to go. We did a final sweep of the campsite just to make sure we didn't leave any garbage or leave any of our kit. And we're ready to go. That was by far, I think, the funnest trip. One of the best winter trips I've taken. Thanks, Nate. Any final words?
Pitter patter, let's get at her.
Right on. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.